Hey guys, Mike Martin here. So today we're going to go through and look at the results first of all from yesterday with the comparative of whether this works better for an actual business, putting it onto an actual business website versus us using a website that we're doing the franchise model. Somebody also messaged me yesterday and said, what exactly is 3local? What does it do? And my answer to them went something like this. If you are a local business looking to get more leads, more sales, and more clients, then it takes your Google business profile and your website and connects them together and tells Google exactly who you are, what you do, and exactly where you do it. Then it uses intelligent schema and hyperlocal content to basically rank you in every single area that your target customers are searching. That was about right. That was almost exactly what I said. Okay, I took a bit more time doing it yesterday, and it's 7:30 in the morning now. So today, what we're going to do is I'm going to build. I'm going to go and build the Coventry page for the Auto Electrician site. I'm also going to do an additional business site, but I will do that later this morning. So which means we've got two to compete against one another today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to add the Coventry page for him on there. So what I wanted to do, we only give these ones 20 something hours, so I'm not going to go through the ranking of these, but we did this 2 days ago now, or 48, just nearly 48 hours ago. So what I wanted to do is just check to see. This one had about 65 pages on. I want to see, because yesterday I think we might have had 30 pages indexed. I just wanted to look at the indexed numbers. I'm not going to go through the rankings of this anymore, because this is one from 2 days ago, but I just wanted to do this while on live rather than, okay, so we've got 7 index pages. I think there was 66 pages on this one from memory. I could be completely wrong. But if I jump over here, I think we did it as a 4 mile radius. I'm pretty sure it was only 60 something. Okay, so we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So we've got 69 pages indexed in Google for this website now after 48 hours. And I'm pretty sure if I went back to the beginning, we're still not pulling in the brand name, which means these have still haven't indexed properly. But as you can see, it's now indexed all of the pages. So I'm happy with that. I'm not going to do anything else with it. In addition to, we did this one. I don't know how many pages this one was, but this was a 10 mile radius. I think it was 6, 12, 18. I think it was about 240 on this one from memory. I think it was 60 somewhat pages times 4. No, it wasn't. It was 60 somewhat pages times 2. So this is only 100 and something pages because we only did 2. If you look, let me just take you back. We only did 2 services on this one, didn't we? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got full 10. That's 100 pages indexed. 120. Yeah, there we go. Exactly like what I said. So we've got 100 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 129 pages indexed in under 48 hours. That means every single page on this website and every single page on the other website I've indexed now over the 48-hour period. So me doing video then 24-hour results might be a little bit too soon, but me doing a video and then 48-hour results might be bang on the money. Which is what I'll do is I'll start to slow down a little bit as we get further. I might do today's and then I might not do the results for it till Friday because it's now Wednesday. In addition to that, I am driving to Peterborough from Weymouth tomorrow, so it might give me an excuse not to do a video tomorrow. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll probably get up dead early and do it because I like doing them. So that's the 2 videos we've just done recently. You can go in and check the results on them yourself. It's not necessary for me to do it. So yesterday we built 2 different we built 2 different add-ons to websites. Okay, we did this 3G sports pitches. Okay, I can't remember what it was called. Sports and safety surfaces. Okay. And then after we did sports and safety surfaces, about an hour or so later, we added this to an existing business website. So like I said before, if you're a local business looking for more lead sales and clients, you want to do exactly what we did here and exactly what I'm going to do in about 20 minutes time, 10 minutes time in Coventry for this exact same client. So what I would do first of all is we're going to go in here and we're going to go do the site colon on this to see how many pages are indexed overnight. How many did we do? So we did 10 mile radius on this one and we did 4 services. So we're probably looking about just over 200 pages. It could be more, but I think it might have been 316 or 313 from memory. We'll see. Let's have a look first to see if we've got any hit right. So we've started to index, as you can see. We've got 100 pages indexed in 24 hours. On this one, we've got 140 pages indexed in 24 hours. We've got 170 pages. Okay, so we've got 161 pages indexed in less than 24, or about 24 hours on this. It was about 8 o'clock yesterday morning. It's now 7:34. So looking at this, this tells me that we've had 160 something pages indexed in 24 hours. That's how much Google really, really loves what it is we do. The next thing I want to do now is just go in and see whether we've got this thing ranking for. In fact, we don't. We are ranking down there, but we don't want the word expert, do we, at the start? Because nobody's going to type that in. We put that in just to. I don't know why we put that in. We put it in most of them. Wet pour installer in Marple. Let's have a look. Are we on the first page of Google? Yes, we are. Number 8 position, but we're on the first page of Google for a wet pour installer in Marple. Now, wet pour, I think that's something to do with putting groundwork down and flooring down. I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's expensive. Like, really expensive. So I'm happy with that. Let's shut that one down. Let's go to the next one down. Let's see Woodford. Wet pour installer in Woodford. And don't forget, the first 2 websites we did with this, from there we go, with number 8 position, wet pour installer in Woodford. The first 2 sites we did with this was the first time we've shown anything on More Leads Local. So I wasn't expecting good results yesterday. As we start to do more and more of these, we'll start seeing better. Number 2 position. So 3 out of 3 ain't bad so far, guys. Let's have a look at this. Wet pour installer in Bayley. I don't even know how to say that. And we are we on the first page of Google? Are we on the first page? Doesn't look like we are on that one. So that's 75% of pages so far. We've checked 4 and we've got 3 on the first page of Google. Strine's never heard of this place, but we'll have a look at what we're ranking. Number 3 on the first page of Google. So we're now at 80%. Okay, I'll keep trying to do percentages, but I'll fail soon because it gets complicated after about 5 or 6, doesn't it? So let's check this one. We are on the first page, number 6 position on the first page of Google. This is not bad considering this has been added to More Leads Local. Okay, so we've not built them a new website. We've not touched their existing website. I think the problem with the site that we did this on yesterday, one of the sites we did on this one yesterday, might have been that it never had a phone number, never had a website. So it had a Google business profile with reviews, but it had no website. It had no history of people actually searching and landing. It only had history of people who wanted to book appointments, clicking the appointments link. So Google didn't have as much. Oops, I don't know what I just did. 1 sec, sorry guys. Right, let's have a look at Bowden. Number 1. Okay, it's improving as we go down the page. This is exciting. Let's have a look at this one. Wet pour installer in Woodley. Search. We're not on the first page. Okay, so we're not for the last one on this page. We're not on the first page of Google. But as you can see, we've only 2 weren't, and about 6 were on the first page of Google, which I'm super happy with. That's 75% of the pages ranking on the first page of Google within less than 24 hours, or about 24 hours. We've got 130 almost pages indexed in Google, which is absolutely brilliant because this is now sports, and you can check this out yourself if you want, sports and safety surfaces with hyphens in the middle, .moreleadslocal.com. We put it up yesterday and we're already seeing amazing rankings. So the point yesterday was to do a comparative. So what I also did is I went to this business and I said, right, so this is a real company, a real auto electrician based in Manchester. Yes. And what we decided to do yesterday was take a Birmingham page for them, add it to their existing website using 3local, and see if the page is indexed as quick and as well, and if the page is ranked as quick and as well. So that's kind of what we're going to check today. So we've got index pages straight away. We've not got as many index pages. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have done this within a 10-mile radius. So it's only got... this is interesting because it's only got 60 pages indexed in Google in 24 hours. The other one had almost double, right? And I expected this to do better because this is an existing business website, but still 60 pages indexed in 24 hours is good. And this was built a little bit later on, so But still 60 pages is really, really good. It's picked this one up better than the other one. So as you can see, it's got the brand name, the Autos Are Us on the end, okay, which is good. And that might be because it's pulling it from the main domain. I don't know the answer to that. I'm not going to pretend to do. But what we do know is that this one has picked up 60 pages. Let's check the rankings, okay? So we had 2 pages that weren't on the 2 search terms that weren't on the first page of Google for the other one. Let's have a look at this one. 24 hours though, getting to the first page of Google for 75-80% of your terms. Right, we need to get rid of the autos arrows from the end. He wants the mobile on the search because he said that's where the money is. So we're number 2 on the first page of Google for him. Okay, pretty happy with that. In Cosley. So let's shut that down. So the first one's on the first page of Google. Let's keep mobile on there because that's the one he wants. Let's get rid of that. Now let's drag that autos off the end. Do a search. Is he on the first page of Google? He certainly is. Birmingham.autos are us. Bam, there we go. First page of Google. Absolutely awesome. So second search is on the first page of Google. Let's try the third search. Oops. 1 second. Sorry about this, guys. Coal Hill. He's number 2 on the first page of Google. So I don't think we've got enough of these under our belt yet to say which is better and which is not better, but they both seem to have worked really well. He's number 1 on the first page of Google here. Oh, sorry, let me redo that, guys. He's not number 1 on the first page of Google. I need to get rid of the autos rows. He's number 1 on the first page of Google. He is number 1 on the first page, but I did the search wrong. If I leave autos rows on the end, of course he's going to be number 1 because that's his business name. Let me go search. Pull that off. Bilston. He's number 3 on the first page of Google. I mean, he's competing with Yell and Checkatrade straight out the gate within 24 hours. I think that's pretty damn good. ECU repairs in Alton. Have a look at this one. He's number 1 on the first page of Google. Mobile auto electrician in Illy. Is that Illy or Lily? I don't know. 1 second, let me do this. He's number 4 on the first page of Google, but he's still on the first page of Google within less than 24 hours. Definitely less than 24 hours on this one. This one we didn't do till 9:10, I think. We started this one yesterday. I think he had 50 minutes left. That might have been the day before. It's all blurring into one nowadays. Right, ECU repairs in Smethwick. Boom. There we go. Mobile ECU repairs in Smethwick. Oh, did I miss the mobile out on that as well? I certainly did. Let me do mobile because he wants mobile on this, doesn't he? He's more bothered about mobile than not mobile. Number 2 on the first page of Google. Boom. So he's still smashing it. Let me just check that one. It's not one of his sites. Just wanted to have a look to see if it was, but it's not. And then the final one, I think every single one of these have been on the first page of Google. So 100% ranking on these ones so far, if this one ranks as well. Oh, is the final one going to let us down like before? You see, that's that one we built a while ago for him. No, it's there. It's just there. It's on the last position. The first. So this what? So basically, we got on this one we were seeing 75% of pages on the first page of Google, and on this one we saw 100% of pages on the first page of Google within the time specified within 24 hours. So 100% that we checked on the first page of Google within 24 hours. I don't think that gives us enough information yet to say this is absolutely brilliant, better for one or the other. More Leeds locally still finding its footing. So I'm going to now close these 2. We'll probably never look at them again. And I'm going to go over to, let me have a look where we are. Let's do that one. Let's get rid of the homepage. We're going to go and now we're going to stick Coventry onto his website for him, onto the Autos Are Us, and then I'll do another video in an hour or so, which will be the More Leeds Local. I want to switch them around today, so I'm doing the franchise style one a bit later. So So I've got a different business, which is something to do with road markings, I think. So we're going to do that business later this morning, and I'm going to do this one earlier so that this gives some kind of the equal time distance between the videos to to get to work. So we're going to scroll to the bottom. I'm already on it, so I can click settings. I'm going to paste in Coventry. Autos are us. Yep. Save changes. Let's jump over to site. And we're going to go in here and type in autos. Oops. Yep. Us. And I'm going to just put UK in there so it's in this country. Select the older one. Click continue. We're going to keep that in position. We're going to change this to, oops. We're going to change this to Coventry. Yep. So we're doing Coventry. And click continue. I'm going to change the central location to Coventry UK. I'm going to click continue. I'm going to go over to his actual website. Oh, no, I'm not. He's giving me, it's all right, ignore me. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do mobile auto electrician. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go back over to here. I'm going to do mobile diagnostics. No, I'm going to do mobile ECU repairs. I don't know why it matters. I'm going to do them all anyway, but I don't know. I like to do things. I mean, I got into the habit over the years of always mixing and matching. So I'd prefer to have 10 of these and pick 4 random for each site, and I think that'd work better. But he's given me 4, so I'm just got to work with 4. Right, so for those who don't know, like we said earlier, if you're a local business and you're looking to get more lead sales and clients, then 3local connects it uses intelligent schema and super hyper local content to connect your Google business profile and website and tell Google exactly who you are, what you do, and where you do it. And then it creates search engine optimized web pages for every town, village, and suburb that your customers are searching. So that's kind of what it does. So we're going to go up here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to add the CNAME now. For those who don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to search DNS. We're going to go over here. We're going to go add CNAME, paste Coventry in there. Go back up to 3local. I'm going to copy this for the value. Sites.3local.com. We're going to paste that into the value of the CNAME. We're going to turn the proxy off and TTL to 0 because it tells us to here. Yes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to click save. As you can see, we've got the 3local Coventry one now done. So I'm going to go back over here, retry validation. Next thing I'm going to do is what I always do. Same process every day, guys. I ain't changing this up. I'm not changing it because it doesn't need to be changed if it works. Yeah, we do what we do because it works. We don't do what we do because we want it to be more complicated. It's like, oh, I've been doing that every day. Every successful business, yeah, finds the boring stuff and they just keep doing it over and over and over again. Yesterday, we couldn't get this one to show, could we? Copy image address. Let's try this again. I think because I turned it into a 100 KB one. And it's not, I don't think it's worked. Let's try it. Oh, no, it's working today. I don't know what the problem was then. We just had a bit of a glitch yesterday when we were doing it. Anyway, no big deal. Let's get back over here. Let's go to this one. Let's paste it in there. Go over here. Let's go to this one. Paste it in there. Look how much content it's written so fast. Absolutely brilliant. Right, let's click on minimize. Boom. Right, and let's go to here. Drop that down. Put the service links in there. Save them back. Let's go to this one. Let's do this. Let's go to there. I thought I'd ask Martin to remove the meta descriptions completely. These don't work anymore. I'm pretty sure they don't work because I asked him to remove them. He's just obviously not removed them from the thingy part yet. So if you put them in, they're not going to show anyway. Google pulls it from the page now. We're not going to have anything in there that is not essential for you to do. Click publish. As you can see, the SSL's not gone live on this yet. We've got 70 locations, so this is a 140-page website. So what we're going to do while we're waiting on that, we're going to come over here, and we're going to go to mobile diagnostics, and we're going to paste that in. So we're going to go manage services, add mobile diagnostics. I'm not going to put repairs in or anything today. I'm just going to do it exactly as he's given me. I'm going to do... I'm going, instead of electric, I'm just going to add yeah, I'm just going to leave what it's put. I'm going to stop messing with things. Like I said, the boring thing works. Just keep doing the boring thing over and over and over and over and over again. Right, so next we're going to go back to this. We're going to right click. We're going to copy image address. Jump back over here. I'm going to go to my site. Hopefully that's had time to write the content now. So we're going to go to mobile diagnostics, edit page. Click on this. Right, that bit's been done. We did this one first, didn't we? So I'm going to go in. Right, it's written the page content. Absolutely brilliant. Do that. See if we can spot any USA spellings in there. Not on this one. Next thing is I'm going to put the service links in the page. Click save and back. And we're down to electric windows. Hopefully it's finished writing the content for us. I think we did something yesterday where the content hadn't been finished, and then by the time we'd come back, it had finished the content as well, whilst we were adding content to the page at the same time, which was pretty damn cool. I didn't know it could do that. I think it would probably break it eventually. I'm going to get rid of that because it doesn't make any sense to me at all. Publish that. Click live site. Yeah, we've not got the live site ready yet. So because I want to submit this to Search Console with you guys, I'm going to preview the site. So we're just going to go in and say, right, so we've just added this to autozeros.co.uk. As you can see, it had 70 locations. So this is the 714, 2120, 280 page additional pages added to this website. This is the home page. This is the one we don't care about the rankings on. Then you get the mobile electrician, Coventry. It's got SEO optimized web page for mobile auto electrician in all these locations. It's got mobile diagnostics. So it's got mobile diagnostics in Coventry and every single one of these additional areas. So all of these, there's 50 on that page. There'll be 70 in total. Some of them will be hidden, but what happens is when we click on one that's far away, it automatically pulls in the closest locations to the page you're currently on. So Google still finds those pages eventually, but it finds them by clicking on these ones and then going through these pages here. And as you can see, every single time the list of links changes on every single page. So the internal linking on these things is like rocket fuel. It's absolutely brilliant. As you can see, everything links to everything else. There's always a way back and a way forward, and there's always another page you can link to and another area you can go. So as soon as Google starts crawling these sites, the internal linking on them is absolutely beautiful. The way it works is just like a sea. It just keeps going like a wave across the ocean. And it'll start finding the additional pages, but it'll start finding new pages as well, because some of these pages are not on this list. As you get the bigger sites, there's only the first 50, and then as they click on the areas farther away from the center, they start finding ones that are not on that list in these lists. Test it out, have a play. You'll be able to see that yourselves. We're going to go back over now. I'm going to click Save Radius. I'm going to click Publish. We're still waiting on the SSL certificate, so whilst we're waiting on that, I will take you back over to the website. For those who haven't seen me talk about this in the past, I will show you the schema on these pages. So this is part of the computer programming language that works inside of here. So when you go to the home page of the website, we connect this to your business. This is why, right? So when you're setting these websites up, it's essential, right? And what we're finding is it is essential to have a Google Business Profile with reviews and a current business website, okay? Now, you can do it without them, and it's just the same as building lead generation websites, okay? So if you're going in, you're creating a lead generation website, then without the Google Business Profile and without the website, you can use these to kind of create add-on lead generation sites, but the indexing will fluctuate. It'll index, it'll de-index, it'll index, it'll rank, it'll drop, it'll come back, and it'll do exactly what lead generation sites do. If you want the best results from this, you're going to want to use a Google Business Profile, and you're going to want to connect it to an existing Google Business Profile and website so that it can pull in this information here. This is the information about the business, okay? So this is the name of the business. This is the postal address of the business. This is the phone number of the business. This is the website of the business. This is the geo coordinates of the head office of the business. This is their opening hours, and this is the link to their Google Maps. Yes? In addition to that, if we go back and we click on here, and we do that, in fact, let's just click on the list first, and we'll go back here. This is the business. Yeah, same business, okay? So we're not trying to trick Google, we're being completely honest here. We're not building lead generation sites. We are actually building add-ons to existing websites that are designed to rank, to generate lead sales and clients for real companies in real service areas. Name of the business, address of the real business, phone number of the real business, website of the real business, geo coordinates of the real business, okay, opening hours of the real business, and maps URL for the real business, or maps website for the real business. Then this is services. We do auto electrician services of the real business, the business ID. We use the URL, but that's the business ID as well. Okay, so this is a service that the real business offers. That's what you find on this page. Click into Coventry, right click, go back in, look at the code. You can see we've got ID, but we've got name of the real business. We've got address of the real business. Actually, in Coventry, all this distance away from where their actual address is, we've got the phone number of the real business. We've got the URL. We've got the geo coordinates of their head office. So we're not trying to trick Google. We're working. We're using the exact parameters Google wants us to use. Opening hours, Google Maps URL, saying it's the same business. This is the same business as this Google Maps URL. Yes. Then it's a mobile auto electrician, and this is Coventry page. So we're saying this is a service area. This business offers this service in this location. If you want to ask any questions about who this business are or what they do, go and look at all the information at the top there, because it's exactly the same business, but it's based on it, but it offers this service in Coventry. That's it. That is the cool little thing that's talking to the internet and explaining to it why this is so powerful. It's super simple, super quick, super easy to understand if you are an absolute computer programmer nerd. But if you're a human being like me, I know how to look at it and read it and explain what it is, but I haven't got a clue how to make it do what this does. This is what my team do. Okay, it's absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely brilliant. Let's just see. Click Save Radius, publish. We've still not got the thing going live here. Now, we could potentially go through and add some additional stuff, add some additional services, add some additional miles. But what I really want to do is wait for the SSL certificate to populate so that I can submit this to Search Console. So let's get prepared to submit it. Let's click Submit to Search Console. Go over there. Let's grab this. Yep. Let's click on Google Search Console. Let's click Start. So I've already submitted this to Search Console in the past, so it should automatically be there. It is. There we go. And I don't mind I'm not worried about putting these on the same Google Search Console, because we're not spamming. We're not doing what we've done in the past with our Magic Page plugin sites and things like that, where we will want to keep them all separate and on a different IP address and in a different place and things like that, because we're actually giving Google exactly what Google wants. That's it. None of this backhanded trickery that you do. An SEO agency would have 1,000 websites, right, on the same Google Search Console, unless it was a black hat SEO agency. What's beautiful about what we're doing here is you can have them all in one place. You don't need to worry about that, because we're giving Google exactly what they want. There's no black hat about this. We're literally saying to it, this is our business, wherever it's gone. See that one? Nope. See that one? Nope. See that one? That one? That one? Okay, we're saying to Google, this is our business, okay, and these are service area pages that we do work for our business. That's it. That's all we're saying. That's it. It's awesome. But what we're doing is it's not me. My business partner came up with this. He's put it all together. He's built it all. He's followed all the rules. He's sat there reading document after document after document. We actually released a book. The something like Local SEO Playbook 2025 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what the book was called because it had a long name for some stupid reason. And we spent time going through and reading all of the Google documentation and absolutely everything. And it was kind of like, it gave me a month of studying local SEO and things like that, okay? And because of that, we kind of got all of the information together for us to be putting into our next software product, which is why this outshines every other product on the planet. Like, there's tons of stuff. Like, if somebody else just goes off and copies the schema that we're doing, they're not going to get the results we're getting here. There's so much more we're doing in the back that people aren't seeing. There's so much more to do with the structure. There's so much more to do with the internal linking structure. All of the things that we've put together on this, like, there's so much in there that you don't see. Now, I love to talk about the schema because the schema explains how we're talking to Google, but without everything else that we're already doing, okay, that schema on its own is pretty damn weak, okay, because it doesn't matter. Like I was saying, without the Google Business Profile, without an existing website, without all the other stuff, it kind of doesn't do as much as you think it does. But because we're speaking Google's language and because we're following all the rules and because we're actually explaining to Google, this is why people are like, oh, can you spin the content on these pages? Why would you spin the content on a real business, right? You've got this business here, yeah. Okay, wait, now let me close that. Do not disturb comes on, goes off after 8 o'clock. You've got this real business here, right? And if they're offering a service in Ancoats and they're offering a service in Brunswick and they're offering a service in Charlestown and Salford and so on and so forth, yes, that service doesn't change just because the business does it in a different location. It's the same business offering the identical same service in a different location. So people who are trying to go in and spin content and stuff like that, you're just telling Google that you're spamming. That's all you're doing. Using spun content on websites does not work. Back in the day, you could trick it, but nowadays you can't. Okay, it's got thousands of other websites doing the exact same thing you do, and all the real businesses they offer a battery testing service in one location. The battery testing service. Go and look at like Halfords and big companies. They offer a battery testing service, yeah, in one location. That battery testing service is the same in every location that they offer it. Why? Because it's the same company. So why would you spin the content and mess around with it? You wouldn't. It just doesn't make sense. It's silly things like that, silly gimmicks that people have brought. And don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying you're daft for being dragged into those stupid gimmicks because I implemented for years. I said it's stupid. It doesn't work. It's not needed. And then I got dragged in to using spun content in Magic Page plugin, which is another one of my tools. And I got dragged into using it simply because everybody else was doing it, and they're like, "You've got to use it, you've got to have it." And I just got dragged in. I got pulled in with the old being part of the crowd, getting dragged along with as part of the crowd. For some mental reason, this one is not giving me the SSL. And guys, if you read this up here, it says this site currently being secured with SSL. This process typically it's 24 to 48 hours, so it's still not done it, and it can take up to 24 to 48 hours, which is a pain in the backside. I just wanted to do it quicker so that we can submit to Search Console, but I don't know if it's going to work today. So what I should potentially do is maybe drag this off screen. Cancel that. Drag this. Which is nuts, but it won't let me drag it off screen. Oh, there we go. So what I could potentially do is go over to the other one. Shot that one in there. This is the business I'm going to do this afternoon. So let me just check if it's worked. Not this afternoon, but I was going to do it soon. Right, it's still not pulled up, right? It's still. So what I'm going to do is have a look at this other site whilst we're on. Car Markings Limited. Let's go into that. Okay, so this is the one we're going to do in the next video. What I want to do is go and look, see if there's any banners on the page I can use. Doesn't look like there is. Pretty cool website though. I think it's a mass page site by the look of that. Maybe it's not. It's Car Markings Limited. So we're going to put this probably on a 10-mile radius. So what I'll potentially do is go and just grab that. Copy that. Oop. Did that work? Don't think it did. As you can see, here's the ones we did yesterday. Oh, here's some of the maps things we're doing as well. Giving away some of the secrets we're working on. Anyway, let's do this. Hit that one. Did it work this time? Yep. Okay. File. Save as. It's just because I'm not that bothered how these look. Because what we can get away with doing is, so I'm just going to pop that in there like that. Shut that down. You can actually edit in that, but there's nothing better than Canva for this stuff, is there? Banners. Add a page. Drop that in there. Pull this as far as I can. Get it without. It's not letting me. One sec. There we go. And what I want to do is make sure that this is centered. Boom. Then what I want to do is go and grab a shape. Stick that in. Just drag that in. Not letting me use it. There we go. Bam. Drag that in. I think these guys use the same colour button as these ones above, don't they? But I don't like that colour for this one. So I'll go wider. Wider. Then what we want to do is grab that and make sure it's central. Make sure it hides the button below. Boom. There we go. We're going to go back over to this business. I have no idea where it's gone. I'm assuming it's there. Bam. Let's go and grab that phone number. Copy that. Back over to Canva. Okay, so I'm going to share that. I'm going to download it. I'm going to download the current page. I'm going to click done. I'm going to click on limit size. I'm going to do 100 KBs. I'm going to click download. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this little tool that I use for absolutely everything. I'll go in there, I'm going to forward slash input. That's why I use it, because it's dead easy to add images. And I'm going to go and add that image into there. Bam, there we go, we've got the banner. So that's 100, that's the banner, which is you've just gone through the whole process I use for creating these banners. As you can see, we've got a ton of them there, all different types of stuff that we're doing. Oops. Okay, so I can shut that down now. So when I go over to Docs, as you can see, in fact, it's already open over here. Bam, there it is, in, done, and I can pop that in. Oh, you can still see the bit of a green bit at the bottom. We'll just say that's the border. Okay. Anyway, so that bit's done. So now I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to click Save Radius, and I'm going to click Publish, and I'm going to click this, and it's still not worked. So what I need to now do then is I need to now, because I don't like cutting and editing videos because I really can't be bothered. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over here. I'm going to log out of this account. I'm going to go to right, I'm not going to do it because it's just going to turn into a whole shit show and be dragging and dropping and you watching crap. So what I'm going to do, because this is not yet done the live, is I'll submit this one to Search Console after we've done. You've seen how I do it anyway. All I need to do is click Submit, which I've just done. And as you can see, it's going to say does not work. And because the SSL is not yet populated, it's not going to pull in any pages. So that's all you need to do anyway. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do a quick video next showing the franchise model and how to add that one to the franchise model. So we've just done the results from the 4 websites over the last 2 days. You could see all the other ones got almost 100% of the pages indexed. And we can see that the 2 sites we built today, the competing sites was about even. And what we're going to do next is you're going to see that the non-competing sites. Now, if anyone's doing this and you want to submit a testimonial for 3local, we've had quite a few that's come in already. Review 3local.com. What I recommend doing is introduce who you are, what your business does, and then tell us about the results you've had from 3local. Because if we use it, it will see thousands and thousands and thousands of eyes. and that could generate a ton of traffic and business and leads and stuff for your business. Also, if you want to do a screen share sharing your rankings, you can click on this one and do a screen share and share your rankings with us as well. Anyone who's a local business who wants more lead sales and clients, and you want to tell Google who you are, what you do, and where you do it, the best way to do that is through 3local. And at the minute, there's a special offer on where you can start a free trial for just $15 a month, or you can start a free trial for $55 a month and do a full 10-mile radius. This is a 4-mile radius with 4 services, 5 custom locations. This is a special offer at the same price as normally 3 miles, but you're getting 10-mile radius, which means you get about 70 locations on average. Times 4 services. Okay, so that's 740, 280 location web pages designed to rank for keyword location content in every town, village, and suburb that you work. Plus, you get 50 custom locations, which I've not shown you how to do today. If we go into here, click on custom locations, click on this. As you can see, we've just built search engine optimized pages for every single one of these areas, all 70 of them, times 4, one for every single service. But if you go in here and you think, oh, this one's missing, or like Whitestone's not got one, I want Whitestone because I know it's around the corner, I know people search it. You can literally zoom in with the map like this, find areas you know people are highly populated, like Brankham or Whitestone or Anstey or Gallen Common, and you can go and just literally, so for example, click on that. We call it Brancote, I think it is. Says, yep, Brancote. Bramcote is that with an M. It is. Let's see. Not got my glasses on, guys. Yep. And then we're going to click save. Right. Then we're going to go my site. And we're going to go publish. I'm going to go over here. And what you're going to do is now I want to click on here. And we scroll down. So if I search find, as long as it's close to the center, there we go, Bramcote. So we're clicking at Bramcote. And as you can see, we've got all 4 service pages now created for Bramcote, straight out the gate, designed to rank in those areas. So adding custom locations is really, really good. And with this, you get 50 custom locations. With this, you get 5, which is a 4-mile radius. This is really designed for a standard local business like barbers and things like that, or a garage that has people visiting them. This is best for a mobile service business, so a plumber, roofer, electrician, joiner, anybody who's traveling to other businesses, locksmiths, auto electricians, stuff like that. This is going to work better for you. And then we have got certain businesses like lawyers, accountants, and things like that that have purchased these, but are purchasing these for multiple offices, which is what we've just shown you how we've done today, the way we've built that for Autos Are Us. Okay, guys. So obviously, any business who's doing this straight out the gate, the first thing you want to do is your central location and just hit it and smash your own area. Thank you very much. Cheers. I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.